Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video. Hopefully guys you can all hear me okay. Rather than start this video from indoors like I normally do, I just thought we've done that twice already. It's a little bit boring. So I am actually on the last train, probably about an hour away from Wolverhampton. We are off to pick up one of those vans. But I thought we'd make a little bit different of it. I'm actually going to be staying over, so we'll have a little bit of an adventure when we get there. Hopefully go and find somewhere nice for a bit of dinner tonight, even a bit of lunch today. I'm quite hungry already, but yeah, we'll pick up as soon as we get there and have a look around this van. As usual guys, obviously I did do a quick car vertical at home before I left, so I'll include that now and then we'll pick up as soon as we get there. So as usual guys, I've punched the reg into car vertical and it's come up there. Mileage okay, theft okay, accidents okay, all green there, so we're good to go pretty much. There's plenty of maintenance records there, so had maintenance 8th 2011, was inspected United Kingdom 12th 12, another inspection there. These are all MOTs, failed MOTs, also all of the advisories on previous MOTs. So it failed there on an advisory on rear brake pads, and that was in 2016. A little bit further down to the mileage on the MOT, and as you can see, all of that is all going up in order. There's no discrepancies there at all. We scroll a little bit further down and we see there the list of countries that this check was performed in, and there is a lot of countries there that is checked in. Guys, that has all checked out okay, that van. I am just going to show you an example of what one of these checks would look like if there was an issue. Here's an example of an Opel Astra, guys. As you can see clearly there, it says theft and it's highlighted in orange. We scroll a little bit further down, we can also see there, after we scroll down, has outstanding finance, record found 8th 2021. And just a little bit further down, United Kingdom, police stolen vehicle. This vehicle was reported stolen. Guys, I want to thank Car Vertical once again for the continued support on the channel providing these checks. If you do want to do a check on a car yourself, use the link in the description or the pinned comment to get 10% off your check. Right at the bottom of this check, there is a handy 9 step-by-steps that you can go through when buying a car to check all of the obvious things that do go wrong with a car. Just arrived here guys. I come out at the train station. I was going to try and, Chris said, Rob, just use the card, stay somewhere really nice, and that kind of was the plan. But I've just come out at the train station. I'm not sure if it's actually coming up on the screen. I started using me sat nav on the phone just for the Premier Inn. It said literally it was a 6-minute walk. I just looked at my phone and it went up to 11 minutes. I completely went the wrong way. I'm not sure what was going on there. Because of all these roadworks, I think I had it on car and it's tried diverting me. But I know for you local guys, you're probably laughing, thinking, it's only round the corner, Rob. But I did just ask the chap and he said, head back past the train station. So I'm sure we'll get there. Apparently a 2-minute walk, guys. This probably took me about 20 where I've kept going the wrong way. But hopefully they've got a room. I haven't booked nothing in advance. I did look last time I come and just about every hotel had plenty of rooms available. So get round the front, book in, get a room for the night. Plenty of rooms, guys. Premier Inn. You can't go wrong with a Premier Inn. But I've never booked one. Claire always books everything if we're going away. And I told the guy my name. He asked for my email address and he said, Matthew. I said, no, that's my brother. So he's, I don't know what quite happened there. Oh, this will do us. And we're ground floor, so let's just spin this round. A little bit of method in the madness this time, guys. It is too much. So last week, I'd done that I don't want to spoil any other videos, but you know what, I'm going to have to say it in this one. I've actually already collected 3, so there's 1 van left. But while I'm here, I am actually looking at something else. Something else very interesting. So, it's another vehicle, but it's a non-runner. So, I bought the computer with me, and also in this rucksack, don't worry, I did bring my toothbrush as well, but I've got the little micro jump pack. So I'm literally going to text the guy the address of this hotel now. God, there's a menu here and I haven't eaten yet and it looks amazing. I'm going to give the guy a call who I'm going to pick this van up off. I've got the address here for the hotel. I don't even need to hide that from any of you guys because you'll be watching this after. It's Wolverhampton City Centre Premier Inn. And it was £69. He said if I went online and done it, I'd save £8. But to be honest, I've just done it. So I'm going to call the guy that's got the van. And I'm going to go and actually collect the van. But there's even something a little bit different with this one, what we're going to be doing with it. And that's down to one of you guys, a subscriber. So let's give him a call, go and pick this van up and just go from there. Guys, this is the other little peach. And we've actually bought it, but like I said, it is a non-runner. There is a bit of a story with this. Am I allowed to elaborate a little bit on that story? Absolutely. Are you sure? Absolutely. So these vans, obviously we mentioned they was in probate. Now, let me just wipe that camera, it's filthy. The people in the yard next door offered to store these. Correct. On a short-term basis. That's correct. They all run and drove. Absolutely. This one was prepped, ready to go out the door. It was on the forecourt. But you got the other vans back, but you didn't manage to get this one back. It run perfect. And when you went to pick it up, they said it's a non-runner.
They advised it was a non-runner. They tried starting it, put the battery pack on.
And most importantly, they offered to buy it.
And they offered to buy it and insisted that they wanted to buy it, yeah.
So you are thinking that
they've took something off.
They've took something off it. So little bit naughty. We have bought the scanner with us and I've just put the jump pack on. So while we are here, it is not going to hurt us to plug it in and have a look. But I can notice off the bat, there's no dipstick or oil cap. And there's also no water cap. But you've arranged for this one to be recovered back to us anyway, John, haven't you?
It's been recovered back to your mother.
Very reasonably. So let's get it plugged in and see what it comes up with. But lovely little crew van. That is just a bit of mould and dirt where it has been sat for quite some time. Let's search for the OBD socket and plug it in. I was just sitting here piecing this video together and I do like to watch it back just to make sure that it's all in there. And I realised after I did have a little mess around with that van, I never actually cut back in and said how we got on with it. The little micro jump pack only comes on for a very short period of time, enabled to jump start a car. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to plug the OBD in. Every time I went to scan it on the computer, the battery pack cut out again. So we're going to have to wait until that one arrives back here at the yard. So I'm in the van, this welfare unit, and I've left the place where I got the van from. And I've actually met up with a subscriber who said to me, Rob, you're down in Wolverhampton. Like, just out of courtesy, if you need anything, give me a shout. Guys, I've got in this van. I can't show you now because I don't want to get back outside. It's actually raining. I've got in it. I've driven it probably a mile. Brake pipe's burst. Got no foot brake at all. So I've given him a shout, and bless him, he's actually run into his mate's garage now, and his mate's making us up a brake pipe for it to actually get a brake pipe on it. I can't even leave this town. I can't drive forward. We got literally no foot brake. And right underneath the brake servo, it's the only pipe. You can see it's gone rusty and it's spat the fluid everywhere. So it is what it is. We get it fixed. The hospitality down here in Wolverhampton is unbelievable. I've never met this man in my life. His name's John. And John is the other lad that I spoke to, a subscriber. He has just gone off to the local part shop to get me a roll of brake pipe, some unions, and unfortunately, John, you've only got a bench flaring tool. So I've had to actually buy a flaring tool. But what I'm actually going to do, guys, I'm going to pay John for doing this, and I'm also going to give him that tool so that he has got one for the future. But you can probably just about see that. All the pipes are perfect, but that one little tiny piece there, you can see is split. What he's going to do is cut it up here, flare it out, put a union on it, and it actually feeds the front wheel this side. So what we're going to do is put a joiner in it there and run a whole new pipe straight to that front wheel. We'll get that bled up and we should be fine. It doesn't look like it's lost a lot of fluid, it's still up there, but guys, when I pulled up, you can actually see it down there on the chassis leg. It is everywhere, and when I pulled up, it was all over the turbo, and there was just piles and piles of smoke. So I'm not going to record too much of it. I don't want to be leaning over John's shoulder watching him. So I'm just going to let him get that fixed, and then fingers crossed we get that bled up, and then we are on the road. But I'm not going to show you too much around the van. There's not really a lot to see. I would like to get it cleaned before I make the journey home and do something about that diesel flat, but let's concentrate on one thing at a time, like getting this pipe fixed. And also the lads, while he's around the part shop, is picking me up a nice new set of wiper blades for it. He ordered them for me while he was there, so fantastic. Rob, oh, I'm all right, John, thanks. No sugar for me, I'm sweet enough. So my mum told me. Guys, here's the brake pipe. So this is the bit that connects to your brake line. Down there, your flexi. So it went up round the chassis. I think you kind of get a gist, but you can see on that corner there it's gone. But I actually slipped through it with his grinder. But that's where it's actually burst. It didn't have a chance, did it? It is actually copper pipe. It is copper pipe, it's coated. So we actually got this made up. And that's what we was going to use, just basically a patch lead in there. But these brake flaring tool weren't going to cut it, so we get that on there and fingers crossed we'll be able to stop. It's actually turned into a mad rush. Now there's no MOT on this. I want it MOT'd before I go out home. It's all booked in for 4:45. It is currently 4:20. Brake pipe, we're in, we're done. It's bled up, we got brakes, we're laughing. Just gone through, that checked all the lights. We got no side lights. Both bulbs are blown, and you can clearly see they're blown. So the little young lads just run off to try and get us a couple of bulbs. We've also got no number plate lights, and the wiper blades was knackered, so we bought a nice new set. And the washer jets are not working. So we got about, right now I'd like my tripod to put this on time lapse. We are against the time. I need to crack on with this because it's got MOT very, very soon. Guys, what a day so far. Honestly, you can't make it up. I'm just trying to get the window up. Window's playing out a little bit. Yeah, very, very strange day. I wasn't expecting the brake pipe to burst. That kind of burst my bubble, because what I would have done is I would have went and met Tom, because Tom is the guy that reached out to me. And Tom, if you're watching this, thank you so much today for all your help. You think, guys, I got off that train probably about, I think I got off at about 12, and it's like 5 o'clock. I'm just sitting outside the MOT station waiting for an MOT. I've dropped Tom here because he had a car to pick up, and he's gone back off to his, well, he's probably gone home to his family now, because he hasn't got a lot done this afternoon. He bent over backwards to help me out, introduced me to that lovely chap John, who would only take £20 off of me, believe it or not. And I gave him that brake tool, and I think the tool was about, well, we got wipers, we got a roll of brake pipe, and we got the tool, and it come to £58.55, and I'll let him have it. We didn't use the brake pipe. He had a little piece there, so I've let him keep it all. I'm not going to cart it at home, and he went out of his way to help me. Someone else might get in this situation, but yeah, quite a lot in this video already. And guys, we got more to come tonight. I'm going to see how this MOT goes, head back to the hotel, have a wash, I don't know if you can see that all over my top. I didn't bring any old clothes, so I rolled my sleeves up the best I could and got involved. But in my rucksack, I've only got nice clothes to go out tonight, so we'll see how we get on. Cut it short there. The MOT man knocked on the side of the van, but this is the MOT garage that we used, and they fitted us in last minute, so huge thank you to them as well. Do you know what, guys, what a little adventure today. I actually thought, yeah, I'll be finished quite early, probably be done by about 2 o'clock, back to the hotel, get ready, go out, have something to eat. But it has took all day. What's it? It's probably about 6:30 now. Just got back to the hotel room, bang the telly on, wind down for half hour, gonna have a shower and then go out for something to eat. But been really lucky today, met some lovely people, and to be honest, couldn't have really done it without them. The only other thing, the guy that made that first pipe, what I managed to do is get a pair of mole grips and actually squeeze that broken pipe and blanket in order to drive it just up the road to get that other guy with all the tools and equipment so that we could fit that pipe. So we're going to leave it there for now. I'm going to have a shower and get myself ready. I got lost again, guys. So apparently that is the oldest place in Wolverhampton. I believe it's a church or a chapel, and I've been recommended this place. I thought it would be a good idea to drive here, slug and lettuce, but it turns out it's been a bit of a nightmare. The alleyway was shut. I had to do like a bit of a detour, but never mind. Done for the night, guys. Pretty adventurous day, and again, I really enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this video because it is completely different to what we normally do. I'm going to sit back now, relax, watch a bit of a film, wind down, and I'll probably pick up actually tomorrow when I get back to the yard. I don't know what time I'm going to set off. I think I've got to be out of this room by about 10, so I'll just wake up when I wake up and set off and head home. See you all back at the yard. That weren't a bad run back, guys, to be fair. I am back at the yard now. Popped in, threw my bag in, grabbed me and Chris a coffee. I've just given him a call and he ain't actually here. So I've given him a call and he's on his way back. He's not going to be long and I can show him around the van. But he has asked me to quickly pop out and get some wiper blades for his truck because it just keeps raining and he's probably never changed them because he don't go far in it. It sits around more than it goes out, so they're probably perished. So I'll go and get that and then we'll have a look round it as soon as he gets back. I hope he didn't have a preference because I only had the cheap ones. Back to the yard. In the workshop, guys, he said he's already out here looking round the van. I think that this is going to be... Chris? Where are you? All right, I got them for you.
Well done, mate.
What are you
Just having a try out.
Oh, for God's sake. That white van in the background is sold and that is going out today. We did put it on Instagram and that's gone. So the welfare unit drove lovely, Chris. Honestly, drove. The red van was the best driving van, but this one definitely drove better than this 66 reg one. We had no problems with it at all. Managed to get it through the MOT. I mean, guys, I've relayed all this on the phone to Chris, but we haven't actually had a good walk around it and had a proper look at it. You can kind of make out a bit of a company there that it used to belong to. Needs a good polish. Someone's left welfare unit on it. Let's go round to the back. Could you open up that other door for me, Chris? So in the back, I ain't even sure, that must be to empty it.
Yeah, I'll see
Yeah,
in
it says pump button there.
there's an oscillator panel in there.
So we've got a toilet in here. There's a sink. There's actually a tap. Let's probably not turned on, is it?
What's that one above your head, mate?
I think that's a sensor.
Is it?
Yeah, maybe. And portable water only.
Yeah.
So basically, it has got a proper toilet in the back. Be nice if it had a toilet and shower, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And then moving inside, it does want, like, the wheels want painting and that on it. They look quite sore, and it is quite a straight old van.
Good clone, isn't it?
Yeah, 5 seats, table. Jump up in here, mate. Microwave.
Oh, it's warm in here. There must be a thing.
I don't think there's anything. Do you know, I thought it was quite hot driving it home. I haven't even opened any of this.
Them pipes are warm, Johnny.
Are they?
Oh, look, there's a big old battery there.
God, that is a big battery, isn't it? There's 2 in there. Must be a leisure battery. Turn some of this on, Chris. Turn all those
While it was running, it must have been on.
Yeah.
There's trips, aren't they?
Yeah, they're on.
They're all off now.
Turn them on. I want to try the water. Yeah, cold.
Let it run a little while though.
It's not doing anything.
Well, that one that says cold, you can see is going to the going to the water tank.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. No, I reckon you need the ignition on, mate.
Yeah, you probably do. But basically, guys, it is a proper. I'm surprised that I didn't even hear that on the way back. This is a proper welfare unit. It's fully kitted out. Yeah, night heater up there. That is a tea urn, I think. Yeah, it is. That's a tea urn. Caution hot water.
Kettle, is it?
Yeah, sink, various cupboards, microwave, and a seating area. Oh, it's storage.
Any goodies?
No, nothing at all in there. But no.
Canteen, mate, isn't it?
Nice bit of kit, yeah. Health and safety law at work. What a lovely little thing. And seat belts, yeah. So it's a
Little minibus, really.
6, 7, 8 seater.
8-seater as well.
It does want little bits. It's got little bits of grot round it, and that diesel flat. These are quite common. It's either that pin breaks or, yeah, that pin's broke. So we'll have to change that whole bucket on that. But overall, lovely little van and very clean inside in here. It does want to wash. You will see I did get it washed down in Wolverhampton, but I told him to just wash the outside. It was very green, had a lot of grime on it, and to be honest, I couldn't really see out the windows, and the inside of them still filthy as well. But the seats are all nice, they're not ripped. Very, very happy with it. So guys, Chris didn't have any idea what time I was coming back today, and Claire actually makes us lunch every day. So I threw my bag in this morning, I've headed straight to the yard, and I said to Chris, we got no lunch. He said, I'll do lunch today. And you would have seen on that little bit of time lapse, I just got the old G101 out and cleaned the table. And Chris has cooked us up a vegetarian pizza.
Yeah, very veggie, Marks and Spencer's.
Very, very nice. We got all the kit. We're going to sit in here today and eat our lunch. It's a little bit different, guys, wasn't it? Chris making us lunch there. First of all, just at the end of this video, what I'm going to say is that bit with Chris in the toilet, that was a practical joke on me. He didn't even realise I was recording. And I said, don't worry, mate, I'll delete it. And he said, no, just leave it in. After I caught him doing that, I actually had to go for a walk down the field and calm down for 10 minutes. My eyes were streaming. I was crying. I didn't expect him to do that at all. Guys, you know Chris, he doesn't even really talk, so he really caught me off guard there, and I think it was absolutely hilarious. I've watched it back a couple of times, and equally I've laughed just as much. So that is the end of the video on this van. There is going to be another video on it because there's quite a few little jobs to do on it. yesterday, what an adventure. Really nice to meet Tom, John, and yeah, even the MOT tester. Everybody couldn't have been more helpful, and genuinely I was in a little bit of a pickle there. Could I have bought the tools and done it on the side of the road? Well, possibly, but I would have needed a pipe cutter, and I didn't need to do that. I met some lovely people, and they all helped me out, and it really did help out because I managed to get home in it all right. So if you did enjoy this video and you want to see some more crazy adventures like that, make sure you put it in the comment section down below. We always read your feedback, and we always try to stick a bit in of what you guys do recommend. The one thing I am going to say, in every single van video, and I mean every van, I could go back through every one, there's always a minimum. It will be one person, but normally it's over 10 that says how to make an ideal camper. Now, in this van, I'm actually going to say it, this would make an ideal camper. It needs some rejigging, some stuff's going to need moving, but this could potentially be a really nice motocross, go-karting, or even a full-blown camper. You've got your night eater, just everything that you need. All the expensive stuff is actually already in this van. You're just going to need to reconfigure it. Like that kitchen needs to be probably over here, then it needs a board at the back there with the bed above the toilet maybe. I don't know, just needs reconfiguring, but we'll elaborate a bit more on what we think it should be or what we'd like to do. I don't think we'd get involved in turning it into anything, but we're certainly going to do another video on it on a few more jobs. Guys, yeah, if you did enjoy it, please do hit that thumbs up. It was a little bit different. I really enjoyed it. All of it's made me laugh, and it was really nice to meet everybody. Drop your comments in the comment section. Check out the merchandise. The link is in the description. Like, subscribe, share on all your social networking sites, and we'll see you very, very soon in the next one. Guys, don't forget, we do not have a Facebook page, and we only have the one Instagram page, which is Salvage Rebuilds UK. No underscores, overscores, or nothing like that.